few years ago, if you told someone you were moving to Esquimalt, they may have raised an eyebrow. Really? Esquimalt? But today, the conversation has completely changed. Now you hear, oh, I've heard great things about Esquimalt lately. I saw some cool new townhomes that were just listed. In this video, we're going to be talking about 10 things you need to know before moving to Esquimalt, BC. We're going to be talking about the real estate scene, lifestyle and recreation, community vibe, local development, and some things you might not even expect. Esquimalt is one of the places that is evolving fast, and if you're planning to move to Victoria, this is a neighborhood you should 100% have on your radar. So let's break it all down and stick around till the end, because number 10 is something I guarantee that most people overlook all the time. My name's G. I'm a local realtor based in Greater Victoria and someone who spent their entire life exploring all the different corners of this beautiful region. I'd love to talk to you about it. So let's get started. Let's start with one of Esquimalt's biggest selling points, location. Esquimalt sits directly west of downtown Victoria, so it's close enough that you could walk, bike, or bus into the city core in under 15 minutes, but just far enough to avoid the downtown noise, traffic, and premium price tag. And what makes this location so great? You have minutes from the inner harbor, the legislature, and all the restaurants and culture of Victoria's city center, but also have space, driveways, yards, even water views for a fraction of the cost living in downtown. So whether you work in government, tech, healthcare, or are at the naval base, commuting from Esquimalt is incredibly easy depending on where you're choosing to work. And for the outdoor lovers, the West Bay Walkway is a stunning seaside pathway that actually connects parts of Esquimalt right to downtown by foot. So if you want to be close to the action, but crave a quieter lifestyle, this location just might be unbeatable. Next up, if you move to Esquimalt, you will notice the military presence. That's because Esquimalt is home to the Canadian Forces Base, which is the headquarters of the Royal Canadian Navy on the West Coast. Now, what does this mean for you as a resident? Well, you're going to see a lot of military families rotate in and out on assignments. This also can be potential demand in the rental rates for people coming from the military, but make sure you speak to a property manager about anything to do with rentals. And there's a real sense of pride and tradition here, from Navy ceremonies to Remembrance Day parades and community events. Now, this also means Esquimalt has a lot of structure and community involvement. You'll see people in uniform around town, which adds a bit more identity to the area. And even if you have no military background, it's hard not to feel a real sense of connection to the long history and heritage the Navy brings to this community. Number 3, a hidden gem for outdoor lovers. You don't have to drive to the island's west coast for outdoor beauty. It's right here in Esquimalt. You have Saxe Point, which is one of the most beautiful oceanfront parks in all of Greater Victoria, with great views, beach access, picnic areas, and stunning sunsets. You have Macaulay Point Park. You have the E and N Rail Trail, which is great because it cuts through Esquimalt and connects you to Vic West, Langford, and even the Galloping Goose Trail. So this is the real thing about Esquimalt. And here's the best part. These aren't drive to the edge of town kind of places. They're right in the middle of the neighborhood. You can live just a few blocks from the water and go for a daily walk with views that people vacation for. You have kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing, dog walking. It's all available for you right at your front door. Number 4, a community on the rise. Let's talk about the vibe and the growth. Esquimalt was once overlooked. It didn't have the buzz of Fernwood or the prestige of Oak Bay. But now, it's quietly becoming one of the most livable parts in all of Greater Victoria. Why is that? You have new townhomes and condo developments coming up. You have local businesses opening, including bakeries, cafes, and breweries. You have the Esquimalt Town Square development, which has brought a library, commercial space, and gathering spots. And then there's the Esquimalt Rec Center, a full fitness facility, pool, and community hub that rivals any rec center in Greater Victoria. You can really feel the energy shifting. Young families are moving in, investors are taking notice, and the residents are proud to call Esquimalt home. Number 5, this is where things get exciting. Real estate in Victoria is not cheap, but Esquimalt really offers relative value. It's one of the last affordable pockets near downtown Victoria. You'll find character homes from the 1940s to 70s, many with large yards and renovation potential. You'll find newer condos with ocean views or rooftop patios. Townhomes and duplexes that are perfect for upsizing without having to jump to say the $1.5 million mark or more compared to Oak Bay. But for first-time homebuyers, Esquimalt offers a real chance to enter the market without compromising your location or lifestyle. And for investors, with a close proximity to downtown Victoria, there's a lot of potential for the future, especially because it's still building. Number 6, family-friendly schools and programs. If you're moving with kids, education matters. Esquimalt offers a surprising number of choices for such a compact community. You got Victor Brodeur, a full French language school from kindergarten to grade 12 that draws families from all over the region. You have Esquimalt High School, known for its music programs, sports, and other offerings. And you have several solid elementary schools within walkable neighborhoods. And with the rec centers, swim lessons, youth leagues, and parks, it's a great place for kids to grow up. Number 7, easy commuting and transportation. Esquimalt is one of the most connected neighborhoods in Greater Victoria. You have bike lanes and trails which make it easy to cycle to downtown or even out to Langford. You have BC Transit as a frequent route right through the neighborhood, and you have driving, which is low stress because most commutes into town take under 10 minutes depending on where you're choosing to work. Plus, with the West Bay Walkway and ENN Rail Trail, you can even walk or jog into town with ocean views along the way. Number 8, a tight-knit and diverse community. If you're looking for a neighborhood with heart, Esquimalt has it. This isn't a cookie-cutter suburb. It's a mix of old-school locals, new families, naval officers, retirees, and newcomers from around the world. You'll find indigenous art. You'll find neighbors who actually wave and say hello, because people from all around the world choose to make Esquimalt their home, and it's really made the area very diverse. It's completely different from what it was, say, 10, 15 years ago. It's a friendly and unpretentious place to live. Number 9, a rich cultural and indigenous history. The name Esquimalt actually comes from the Coast Salish term meaning place of gradually shoaling waters. This land has been home to the Songhees and Esquimalt First Nations for thousands of years. Today, you'll see the influence in everything from public art installations to bilingual signage and ongoing cultural events. It's a meaningful part of the area's identity, one that locals are increasingly proud to honor and celebrate. Number 10, change is happening fast. Let's finish with this. Esquimalt is not the same place it was 10 years ago. The developments are coming, the word is out, and people are starting to realize the potential that is in Esquimalt. If you wait too long, you might miss that sweet spot of value and opportunity. So whether you're buying your first home, moving up, or downsizing into a walkable, water-adjacent community, now is the time to seriously consider Esquimalt, because you've seen what's happened to Langford in the last 10-15 years, and Esquimalt is going to do the exact same thing and might be even higher, because what community is this close to downtown Victoria that's still affordable? So, what do you think? Could Esquimalt be your next move? From beautiful parks to Navy heritage, walkable living to water views, this neighborhood really does have something for pretty much everyone. And if you're thinking about moving to Victoria, or you think about buying or selling anywhere in Victoria, or you want to know exactly what's happening in the market here in Esquimalt, I'd love to be your local guide. Hit the subscribe button if you want more deep dives into Victoria neighborhoods. Like this video if you found it helpful, and leave a comment about what surprised you most about Esquimalt. For more info, or if you want to book a call with me, you can call or text me. Otherwise, there's a booking link in the description. Otherwise, you can head to Instagram and shoot me a DM. I'm always happy to chat real estate, life in Victoria, or help you figure out what your next move is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.